Mami mawajo no nsia abo ha eye Adom TV ebrason ese anwume no nsia kase bo yede nsem ni nchemu nyina abre na eni animu no yede obekọ omampania be de echi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e de atompanyefo e ka bie wom e wakosombo dam ne ho ese ebrason ye wo se engineering no wo mo ehwe na wo mo eye no biem esiesie se de be na trenchen bi se no wo man no ebedwane afi ho na eno achi nso na wanwasem bi esie abewa wadi mfia de no 25 years se wanyinsen awa na ono akra no onimu da se onyem mimi de be na kwada no obenya na wotweda na ese wani obati emusem penyipan so a oda Mina Breast Cancer Foundation no na de to mampani akufuado ne naban enim se emfidi ayede ehwe enufom kokram no komo hwe so mbe madodo na ba wa yaresabia hodo na eso ate ni nyanemu ensem ni bi eka we ho ene yede nchemni nyina ebrewe ne anwumre yi ejadie agudi apomuden ene ama hodo so nsem yede ni nyina ebeba dronhwere ya edimanim yi edia mejeso ene abina pokua ahwen ne me basisia so emawa na ensema hodo bi a eboboba kokojo krome no ewo sekendi takrade mansini mu ewo atoemantemu na de fi ho ba ne se omanfo ewo kojo kromo madwalai wo mo buofu pa ne nyina ne se wo mo susu saban ato magyeje mu akwamboni nam so ama ehyen kese bi a aminato ekwani mu no nyanyame ne fafia enka ediboni
Eshenkesia osuse efiri Accra ekoko d'Ivoire yeso niema ena babeto kojokrom Cape Coast kwantempo so ama ahyen bi nkwa ebima omanfo ne Adom kasia ma ne bodi lo tawi atwetwem komo en wodi tu dwese saabia yi enkwanhia tasi wo hopa ne nyina ne se ekwan no enye na sankeduru ho na ka school bus bi ewo ho no mu a emofra etimu akade nkwanhia kase ene beba ne senti abanhwe no osiesie kwan no ema wo mo
nda sisiare takadu ko ewe yakwana yakianam di nyina wasai Malama camp baby amen baby me jesi sale Saturday Friday me look yi ma me start to go ho e bi mi joni sama ka bia boto ko me ha media minister wa ha MDC mkofo campaign for ha no mo so pani what can what insurance get road work na nyinala onto
anam se kwan ni nyene etutuo ni nti amena da main road ni fifinya agro enzu da main road ni fifinya agro ka bia akodia oya obedai
because the school from me so what kind of mama pass that was 5 passengers wa na go kunipa and pay wa for one way to free gonna pay for one chanya to for the man do for chanya sa because ya to aba mo na wo kwete me bia otena no ya na ya to aba mo wa kwete no nti sanya me bi ko da nya me bi atela ona so wa ni
Yento aso ema na ye free kojo kroma na ye kwa akosombo dam no eni susa so mo bieye no e dia ba mampania be de akire Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de atodwa se brason ya e wo se animdefo a wo mo ehwe esiesie ye esi dam no wo mo ebehwe ho asem ka biem na atorenche ma bibi on bebie so e de ba no ano ya yedin
Omanpanyin abedi akire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edi atoke bi umufu nyina animu se wonom enwenwene ya kwanpa wo befa so se de be ya akosombo sutade no wo be ne foforo se de be ya enuru bebi a wo bebie so na tomu ye de nsinsan so obone bejai manfo ene enyapade ahodo so abra wo kosra manfo a wonom ewo south ene central tongue mansini mu a esan sutade a wabi atomu nti ayiri afa manfo fi ama manfo ani etutu aka wonsamu ena owura yi ede sansami etudwa.
It's very important that we look, as I have mentioned it already to VRA, that we need to look for long-term solutions to this flooding, because it will happen this year. We can deal with it now. What about next year? Because climate change appears to be taking hold. A few years ago, we were all worried about the water levels of the Volta Dam, that it was too low. Now we are worried that it is too high. And so we need to look for engineering solutions.
Abai ebone homodin ase hawa sutadia obi etumu ababeja o manfo so no obetimi asoso ano nanso mampanya be de eche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia afa ato no ho so a no akasa de ne botom sika empem wo ha ene adusia 160,000 akakoma mensini wɔtwe a sutade a obi eyi enya nsusuanso bɔne wɔ wɔn so ojo opon kroma enegina mampanyin abedi akiri anemu adi sika yi ema amanfo no.
His Excellency the Vice President, in his own capacity, as he has been going round, has asked that we make available to the 8 communities or the 8 districts that have been affected by the spillage his personal contribution of 160,000 Ghana cedis, which we are going to give to the regional minister.
Yejina akosombo nsem na mu IET Institution of Engineering and Technology Ghana na se Adom Brands na mepe Development Association akambo ma yegin toboa akoya doye amomanfo nso na se womoni oma no womo ede 10,000 Ghana cedis bose na ba omo de beta chire na de yehwe adoye pese ekoye no yetumi aye no pepepe
asama atu yenuanom hadwen bebre national disaster nti emprempremu yate se VR for kamodie meteorological departments authorities almost almost kamodie si yese adwobro obi ama ne koma intoni sisi ni hia pa ne se omo atorenchema atu omo no yebehwe ne abo omo benya esupanum baby pa omo betra amapomudin yebehwe ne ye no ne hia sisi se blame game no de yebestrom omonfa ento fam na yenhwe emo a yebetimi di aboa bio yehu se institutions bebre agije enema omo de koboa omo atorenchemu atuom no yebestre se omanfo no enhwe ne ye obi atorenchemu atu no na ehon so do obi nso efa dwen se obeye bibi odebenya sika efrim eti se wo ye donation se wo hu se baby a wo ye donation na akono ampa omo atorenchemu
na anwanwasema asie ene se abaya ye frɛ no Adam Suleba wonya 25 years abawe anyem abosome enkro wanfe wantintesuo na fuampie busumi bia na kwafikyire wote sadwo sole ne wakoya wakwakwo asemia ye nwanwa makese obia eka ho asem Adom kase adi akyire na abaya yi ye ne no akasa
kwahye ma asese echi no se dia eye me no mintumi nko sanse mimensis no mekwa se dia eba sana na eye minti on de me twen kakra nti ebo 10:30 na oba yese enjoy na me se de bi se dia eye me ni ngindi se metimi akobiem o se ende me mfa no ma no ntu fridge mu wana me di no ma no ntu fridge mu na o se no so ande o ko na me se me da kakra na o si o na mpanso me da ho mi kunu bae ono pia ombe wia da de no so ba fie ewia eye me wanwampo ba no bisa me se adan wanko ichi na na me so me se de me na ichi no manya anko biom na so adan me so me sisi e ba se ya ampanso me bae na me de pade hye mase sense moja e bantimi de pade hye mase e ba no ma te sese de na me sisi e ba na isi e ho na me ka chen so me ko dwunso aba timi ko dware mu no bidun so wi ya na ase menchim bisaye e ho na ye me sa ampan so menchim ye 1 2 third na kola na firimase atofom no esu de dende e ho na me sorry de dende na efuruma no twae efuruma chae no e ka awode no wo mase wode no wo mase
fumana nkasa ne twae na wo na wo twae
ye bi eno nkasa ne twae
enti Adam enchemu na wote no to Burkina eni kunu so ye driver ni na wode sa ensemu emu nchemu aba na kwada no memende bai no benya na wotwe enti yasema asie no na yento so emfawo enko sokoban na womo echese omanfo wo honom na womo enam akwan a ewo ho so no chese akwan no enyenya de wo so mo ye ni mu amane bia no womo bo no mo de omo nyae won bekoso asraban ni se mo bi wo ho a won fa medomo.
I use that route every morning and evening. So coming back onto the road, just around the place, I saw this woman hawking plantain chips. You know, David, not through no fault of theirs, also trying to leave the road and almost run, if another car almost ran into her. So I was in my car quietly and I said, Jesus Christ, It was yet to me a vetted situation where now. You see, we have created a haven for people to also become commercial, use it as a commercial place. But that is not the situation. David, the third thing that drove me again is this, which I didn't want to add, but let me bring it in. Emotional as it may, but please, viewers and listeners should bear with me. I had picked my daughter from school, and we're going home. Just around Sokobane, when we entered the road, there was this woman who wanted to come ahead of me. You know, just when you're entering Sokobane, the road becomes about 4 lanes. It becomes about 4 lanes.
Yeah.
So just when we were entering, I realized that no, this woman wanted to enter the road. A woman, a pregnant woman. And she was trying to veer her way into, so I stopped to let her have access. She was in the car with 2 other kids, apparently has picked her children from school. And then just when you enter, there's a ditch, a train that has been dug there by the contractor and left.
Yenina and Semi Sunami Cham Homeba Metsuaso. Mamema wakwaba na mena wase se ugusua ekame ho na ensemtwerefo akwaakwa hodroa ewo mayimu yewo eye jinje no ye Ghana Journalists Association na Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association GIBA na Private Newspapers Publishers Association of Ghana no ye prempa gwo kyerese na no court ateni ya wodiye kyerese mrante be yedunsin a wo mokoto hye UTV so ekọ yes wo modi omoseke ka wo no asotwe wo modi am no anu emredodo enyade a ede ehu ebeba nipa mu
now ni ne beto dwa se court we won kran ahye se enipa dunsin a omu eye empiamayekuo no mabunu bia obowura United Television UTV adwosio wabra no wodi wonjuma United Showbiz no onkonkotua Ghana side no empimienu ne ahanan dwemtrani edema man sentro nkabomku Ghana Journalists Association Albert Jomfo ene den sam itu dwa wa kire se
ye gidi se fine no ye 2400 no enye emunye duye a ebes enservo deterrent ana say enye ejina ho a ochine bi no obi ebetimi atwe so a onkodi nsamoni bi etesa esan se ye babo yen na se betua 2400 ya ene de bia ebegu so abo yen eti ehu ne se fine ne de e ya de emu ye ha a ye gidi se obi bia o shankofo kutupa ebetimi mpo etua fine ya ma nipa edunsia nyina
Owie na dwemtrani edema Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association GIBA Cecil Sunkwa Mills enso ede kokobonsem ema nsentwere dwumaku ahodo nyina se onbodin se obema bambo ewo wandwuma ahodo mu ayere pampe se ne beya obi entumi monwuram ema DC United Television nano no ensan MCB wo.
I would like to also focus on is that we must focus in-house on our safety as journalists and as media houses. It's important that as we go out to work, especially with this season that is coming up, we have not even reached elections yet. We are
na penyi power na eda omanyi aloyafo nyina ekuo no ano echese enye no kreda esese ekobasa opese wokokoye ekusuan loyi bi na wokọ interview no mu bisa asamanyoko ben na wo mu anase wo firi mu nti omo na mokeka kekasa eda no madwuma no amanyosem no wo mu twem ho fanfiri ho.
Ghana Bar Association and Ned and Centrefon share Moshe so one Kramantam Nemo, no more than commodity fancy Sembia, a pay yet film conference beer, or they share so University of Cape Coast. Nina and say, Sankophobia Cassan son on before be, some bayam Nimuni or my Ghana mono, or Moshaman you quite free one son or Mafano, and Yadisan could be a womb. Na Bar President Emma Ghana Bar Association, Yawe Champon Boafo, and Adom Chenkomono. What should I say? Answer number you be some bame renimini, oh my Ghana mono, it's not about Quantum Bosso, and Yaman you quite wadron.
My Emma Amano Yaman Yosem, and Chimu, Nansing, yet say, Abai na Abano, Opese Okoye Timwenia, this Udom Abai Nukun, and yet said there be Entesa, Semia Mijinahe, a year a qua ye ubi peso, be Timwenia, ye interview no mekaho. Ubia ma say ye be interview me bisa ne say udom ko ben nti yesre say ma ubia emma ho kwan emma ye chiche eyemu na yes kai nuanom say kuntu hwan a na chia no ba mo ye amanyoku uye mashe bejani a ibitimi etu ne uye swafo a omampanyi bitimi ayu uye den a obesa ba beka ye ho
na yeto so de wakwa poebantemu ana yegina ewo etiwa west mansini mu na atim kwaben ene womo ahinkru de abetodwa ene se eyomafo a womo ewo mpotemu na ede to apomudi adwumafo nanim ese ebaso mafo hododom na womo eba yaresa be ya womo ntine womo ho na womo nti omani enhye womo ye
Okomiami awodo wo my Ghana ebinum adwene ene se apomdi adwumayefo de eya na won hyeda eni ahofama ema adwuma wo ye no na oyarefo bi so ko won nase a wonitema omanfo wo achem kwaben e de ato apomdi adwumayefo anim se wadawroma se obi eba won nase na wo hye nipa na onte wani hwe nipa no onyai se eya na wo kurekuro mo ba fon wabra wo ye adwuma no what is ansem way to jo wabra around your friend Ransford Asare health screening emo manfo wo kwaben
nurse for man me nyina fe na ho friend profo woni hwe yi na woni nya dwuma ni yi na dwuma ba ye ni yi a wonya katua papa wanye ni yi a nyame ode wo foma
Ghana de ekuye sisi ni se obadwin sa investment we hu na diska be hye mu ni e be wie echi ni e be bi ni fe baba be 1 2 months time no na nimpa na ye boa na ye timi ya nya ya nya dwuma ye no Ghana ye ankasa no ye san kele dwuma no ba se e bi ya dwuma de fo we dwuma ni mu no e bokọ no nketenkete ene ye nhwe nyoma yi
ma e koso se woni padua mu a Sasa wotra ho kra na obi ka kire o se kona koye sa screening no certain bia o yare o nyare o ho a wonya kwanya se obe
kwaben se wo kwa yare sabia na wo twere duruma wo mu a edin so benya bia to na so ogidi ye se na so ye betimi aboa ama wo padura wo mu enya bia to
Uba krum ha yo pharmacy ba ko pe ene ukrum ane aka ne drug stores eti enye nuro bia so na drug store ye den etumi eton ena kro ne so eti na ye bed ne ato pharmacy shop ba ko no so enkwa eti
nankese abisim eye kura ewo suhumansi ni mu ewo apoemantemu na omanfo ewo kro ni mu eye beye ahankron wo mo kyese nipa dodoɔ yi boho ba ko pe ena wo mo nyina kosan ho lai penso di kofie ekodi omu dwuma etete wo ma sesei wo mo di ade se etudwa sen campaign fo betumi aye bi aka ho ama wo ma ni beso
omanfo wona nkese abesim kwayo kura wo so hu mensirim epoyemantemu odaso abre ewo ensuo ho ne senti odeto aso ye hwe ensuwansuwa ne awonidi ensam so anim se adawroma omre wo mu supase be ya obenya bi anom omanfo de adeswadi etudwo wabra wo mu eyi nkoso hene ne kwame oforiata ewo na nkese abesim ene ne mpotemu
anim se ensuo nkola be ko school a mu blanse na mu ko school bebia ye twi ensuo no ewa papa nti samu baya ya adun na mu di nsuo abrɛ wa ha dia e pepa ne etosu mienu ye pe toilet e wa ha enu nso enya yen aban no ka ye wow
na ohawa ye mu ni se ye ni nsuo na nsuo na ye ni nti ye timi twa kwan ekɔ baby tinti ansana ye timi enya nsuo eden eye ne ma na ye timi nya nsuo nom afenso nsuo de se wa onim se ye nkwa nti ese ye hiamwa nanka wonpa bi mayen
enu achi ena nkoso hene nene kwame oforiata sisi waso afana mu esai editu dwase na niso ade hunu niso babua mamabunu nyansa no adwuma na wono mu enya adwuma nye ewo nkro no mu nso eso atie
community amabai utu se ohia wum kakra o check wum kakra iti adwuma mpesa me ne se bema community na ba together na ya hwe ne ehia na enyina ya contribute to ne hwe ne betimi ya abo
mejina ensem yeso na matwam ho ye ba ensem na ka wachire ye de ne nyina bema ho mame ma wakwa ba na me na wasese oguso aka me ho apomudin semu no panyipa wono na woda Mina Breast Cancer Foundation ano eye Ibrahim opon kwaten ode ato abanyanim se ebeboa pa se wo mo ebepe emfidie dodo a no ehwe breast cancer na etumi eso ano na aboa ma yaresabia dodo na no enya bi osi aban etu ho na mo enmanim ya
Executive Director no eneda Mina Breast Cancer Foundation ano Ibrahim opon kwatin ani hokani onya breast cancer bi wato nananom ewon siedo de adesede ato aban nanim se won hwe se mfidi a womanfo a womo yare breast cancer bi a womo kɔ emiade hwe omo no wobema na aye dodo ewa yaresabia ahodom
asem mfidi esese ewo ye hospitals ne de say enye yen Mina Breast Cancer Foundation na yaka ho asem ya dia ehia ye if se mfidie say an mfidie no ha enipa na ewu je hwe breast cancer mfidie a pie no asese ukokolebo a se de kan biopsy mammogram eno mani bi wo ha adwen na esese enipa eyisu sa mfidie ebi wo ha na mfidie no na asei radiotherapy afidie etimi sei me gidi se emfatan asoman Ghana wohwe baabi e de be adu baabi e din adu
criticalness wasen enya kokram yarewa bi maami Joycelyn enso e de futuo e ma omanfo e de fa kokram yarewa ho
Inti breast cancer no e wo hopa na oba ntem hu ne ntem na oye hu nhihye hu e wo se treatment and the obetimi a survive breast cancer
na edwadie mu nsem no bia wonimo bia wo se on de waye insurance na eduru se ne sa ekasika no ekodane boachi bidin eno na insurance brokers ejina ho edema ene womo apadwumadie ho ntoma wo de bebo de rachecho mu dwumadie mu na omanfo ate ase so nya gidie pa ewo insurance yi mu
Siechiba eye adebia omanfo dodo na enti ase ewo my Ghana mu senti ehu de wo no ewo se kwatwire enam so ama Insurance Brokers Association of Ghana apa bosome dwumedie eho ntoma wode ebekyerechire omanfo hiehia se wode wo ho eche Siechiba emu wo padwumedie ho ntoma ene president awodako ya no Shaibu Ali editu dwase Insurance Brokerage ewo hia pa so obo ho de rose be omanfo betse Siechiba enhyehyeye ase.
We created the awareness month solely to help further the education of insurance because we believe that there's a gap and people don't have that much knowledge about insurance. So we created it last year and we started off last year. We chose October because October is the month that were created or the association was formed some 35 years ago. And that is why we created. I mean, the issue is simple. If we don't go out there to tell people what insurance broking is, if you mention insurance broker, if you mention the word broker in Ghana, everybody thinks about stockbroker. And so we had to go out there to let people know. And you cannot educate about insurance and leave broking out. So it's a two-way affair.
Sabo sume dwumadie wode kyerɛkyerɛ omanfo Siechiba obetimi abeje efra dwumaku awodo ewo ani so. Mama nsɛm kyerɛfo nso ate won dwumadie asebe ya obetimi abɔ ho dawuro ama wɔnom.
You know, there are various players in the market. There are the insurance companies, there are the brokers, there's the regulator, and I think all of them are doing their own things to sort of promote this technology thing. At the National Insurance Commission, we are trying to draw up a regulatory framework around the tech platforms so that we can mitigate the risks that come from selling insurance on the tech platforms. The insurance companies are investing in these technologies to enable them to sell insurance. And that is why I was admonishing the brokers to also begin to, because we want to promote their services.
Ye jina sebiso na matwam homeba metwaso.
Right, abusia yasamu akwaba yenhwe sema ekoso ewo agodi anymore kejo na nkasa ne Eric Asiedi Ubwari yanhyase yemfamfi Black Stars after say USA numu ya na no Mexico so chia no mienu ye dinsia am ye niada ho kraye na Jordan ayo eden sema otudwa hasade ba kwa hatim ne sisia ne se afeni ye hu ye ho se new players abam ne ade a ogidi se bedu afcon no ne ye gina na so pa.
We just need a bit of more time because it's a new group, a lot of new players, and most of the players are really inexperienced. So it's not easy, but we're working on it because we know we don't have time. And this type of games is a reality check. And now we know our level, and we know we have to keep working hard to get this cohesion together and to learn how to play together and all those things. So it will come with time, but we all know that in football there's not really time, so we're pushing hard. And
right, Jordan ayo ninsamwa wode to adwano no after Ghana game no na yatesi monten so ene Ghana for hwehwe nkomo fa sane mo Black Stars no sisia ya mote to dwane
coach no ese sack ni free o na de ohwehwe players de ma Black Star no wonu so onum adwuma normal miensa na ekum Black Star
coach ni nye empenifo na aban ayi wom se om di team na chi no olele se pam no because olele di team Black Star che e de na be ko so
coach no on boy ye na na ye support man say Chris Hilton obetumi aboy ba coach we ontumi boy
coach ni de onye coach munja no kwan.
Right, the Ghana Phobic kind of young the Ghanaian Premier League after 5 games, but for Quatano, they are unbeaten. And until weekend, he crowned one a lady table no so they are there. Now, he's a coach from Pont Manson, or by any chairs, or more near my partner, and they are in some to get a chain, the Equi, the moment you boy massa.
That easy to go and then win somewhere. So sometimes you don't take that risk. Sure. If you see that it's not going that you need to make sure at least you get your point and then you come back. For us at home, we always try and then get the nod at home.
Right, Coach Frimpong Manson. Then sama what you to a I don't know. You bet you not so na you made in Sabono. I see. Kijuana Kasani, Erica Siedu Pwedi.
Aniji die mu nsem no Kwame Eugene ya brantia woto nwom na wo kyerese oni Mr. Dew nsem a aba wo case anwom a wo no kyerɛ ma no a ɛho nsem aye bebre no de ne begina mranimu na wa ma wo no aye hwesode ama foforo.
Okay, I produced the first one. First one not to you obeto me fi studio no. Oba na me produce ato deda.
Okay.
Enti obetie na normally otia no asan to no foforo. Otia say. Enti no me produce first one deda. But I did that for him in 2020. Yeah,
and 2023, you know,
okay, me send my lawyer and you know, me commit me actual chat no. Software na usually producing you know. So we record also a trade data will start
yeah.
What you say? So that will be exporting now. Putting in some information. And you know me what that me record this annual no. That on no crab recording a part.
Okay.
Ni now until 2020. He's probably had a song for almost 3 years. I feel no be releasing him no. But my boy no na high life, Afrobeat high life no na was
okay.
He has more of a piano vibe. And you know, also sound beat no. And all the same lyrics na match on.
And Chemuno na Kwame Eugene de ama no ye gina so na nwumre sama ye de ba ye medi ni nyina sie dia meje so ene abena pokua ahwen ne madawase ama umo ene hwe makrao.